Have you ever had one of those friendships that turned into love? Then stay tuned into this very important spirit message for Ella, who wrote me a question. My relationship with my best friend has become emotionally painful and complicated because I've developed deeper feelings for him. I feel stuck in a cycle of heartbreak, emotional dependence, and confusion. I want him to remain an important part of my life, but I also want to find happiness within myself again. What is the deeper purpose of this connection, and how can I shift towards personal happiness without losing him and myself in the process? Ella, thank you for sharing something so personal and heartfelt. However, to address the depth of what you're feeling is a sign of how meaningful this connection has been to your soul's journey. And that's precisely where I'd like to begin, because first of all, I got a grandmother here who gives me an impression that she has helped you through your education financially. And she says, congratulations, by the way, on your graduation. But she says that life is too short and urges you to be honest and express your love at once, regardless of the consequences. On another side note, when we develop deeper feelings for someone who is first a friend, is because that connection has opened up parts of ourselves we didn't see before. The longing for closeness, the joy of being understood, and the ache of wanting more then can be reciprocated. In a spiritual sense, these kind of relationships serve as a mirror, and they reflect our capacity to love deeply. But they also show us where we may be relying on another person for emotional stability instead of anchoring it within ourselves. And so the deeper connection may be to help you learn how to hold love without losing yourself, and to keep the openness and warmth you feel while also strengthening your inner foundation. Your heart is stretching in new ways and teaching you both the beauty and the boundaries of love. So I'm going to recommend 4 steps to shift your personal happiness without losing him or yourself. First, return to your center daily. Stay grounded with yourself with practices that help remind you who you are outside this relationship. Journal, meditate, spend time with people, friends, family, activities that make you feel whole, that you really love. And number 2, I want you to release the what if scenarios. What if this isn't going to work out if I do share my love for him? It doesn't matter about that. Holding on to imagined futures can keep you in the cycle of pain. So just focus on what is real and mutual in your friendship right now and enjoy it for what it is. Number 3, set emotional boundaries with love. Boundaries are not walls now. They're guideposts to help you stay well intact while allowing the connection to continue to flow between one another as friends. Number 4, open your space for new energy by nurturing your passions as well as your relationships. According to your grandmother here, you have passions for the arts, whether that be photography, also exploring the nature in correlation with that photography. That's something that you should be spending time with in order to nurture your soul. So those steps are my recommendation for finding your self-happiness while learning a little bit more about this connection and how it mirrors your own soul. I hope that helps, dear Ella, and thank you for sharing your time with me. If you have a question for me, there's 2 ways to get a hold of me and ask that question. Go to radiomediumlauralee.com, or you can go to Facebook, Radio Medium Laura Lee group, where you can submit your question for free. I'd love to hear from you.